Will's got 57 points. The Nets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Ramsey. Fires for 3. Carl with a rebound. Carl's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
58 seconds left in the third. Outside Brunson. Top of the key. Rebounded by Kessel.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Brunson passes to Şengün. Over Wembanyama. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
On target from range.
All night. He just won't let up.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Brunson with it. He's got 5. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Whitehead. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Spurs out in front, running away with it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Şengün checked in for Smith. Miles Bridges comes in for Henderson, and Ramsey is subbed in for Beasley. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Owens, Naz Reid out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Caldwell in at the 4. Lets it go from deep. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from...
Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Back to Brunson. 1:51 left in the game. Bridges misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better 3-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. He can't get it to go.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Jay.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters. And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Şengün. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün, a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson outside. It doesn't go for him. Here's Caldwell. It's off. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, yo, bad play.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Yo, crazy game, MP. Man was blocking everything he had in sight, like it was personal or something. Salute.
Great win tonight, MP. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Just about game
Objects
time,
in
bring the
motion,
pain time.
stay in motion.
Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
Well, it's been a mixed bag so far in these rivalry games for MP. It's always hard to win these games. They usually take a little extra effort. I think it's going to be interesting how the first half plays out. What sort of tone MP sets.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Right, Van Vliet out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Ingram. And it's Barber in at the 5. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
it can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Free throw good, Owens. And both free throws good for Owens.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. And their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Barber, and he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Owens. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Caldwell. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And stolen by Owens. And Owens throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by San Antonio. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Spurs making a change here. Graham's checked in. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Jay.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards. And his...
substitutions.
Stops out there. All right, set the tone.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. Moody's shot is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Bay finds Fox. And here is Owens. Here's Bay. And the three ball is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Spurs out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for San Antonio.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Owens is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Jay. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Ramsey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Kicks it out to Jones. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Caldwell can't hit. Pelicans trail by 14. Down low, here's Moody. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
a team-first type player. Jones just so unselfish.
The Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
San Antonio making a switch here. Dave's checked in. That free throw good from Caldwell. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He had an impressive number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Launches it. Kept alive. Shots good by Ramsey. And the Spurs lead by 19.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Carl, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Pelicans also changing it up. Barber's checked in for Markkanen, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Jones. Pass to Barber. To the inside, Moody. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Moody's got 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
That's tipped.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
VanVleet outside. Moody the pass to Murray. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Carl. Carl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They kicks to Owens. Nailed from three-point land. Owens has got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 20. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Murray left side. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Moody's shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Owens, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Caldwell. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Come get it, come get it.
Moody the pass to VanVleet. With the shot. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out left to the wing. Here's Bay. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Spurs leading by 20. Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Caldwell. Caldwell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan?
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played. And that about wraps it up.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Ingram. DeJounte Murray is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Ingram. And it's Barber in at the center, locking down the middle.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. VanVleet passes to Barber. In the corner, Murray with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by Caldwell.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Caldwell passes to Reed. Here's Caldwell, the 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Murray. Fires from the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Ingram outside. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Wembanyama shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. We've got Fox. Castle is out there with Jay, and it's Graham in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Bowen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Murray. Pass to Moody. Markkanen with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch would make him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Caldwell can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Markkanen missing again. Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Fox, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
On the wing, Markkanen. Jones looking for an opening. The shot's good.
Paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable, and he can use that length to his advantage.
Over to the wing. Here's Caldwell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Jones finds Murray. Kicks it out to Jones. The tray. Rebounded by Castle.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hey, yo, right here.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent.
Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Stolen by Van Vliet. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Ingram. Graham against Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Ingram. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's San Antonio. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Taken away. Inside. Pass to Barber. Murray outside. Now Van Vliet. Now here's Ingram. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Good win. Let's keep it going. Fans what they paid for?